Good morning, everybody. This is D. Murph, and today we're going to make a very easy Eggs Benedict. This is a hack I developed after making Eggs Benedict properly for the first time because I found the Hollandaise sauce pretty difficult to make. These are all the ingredients you'll need, and it's also down in the description below. All right, let's jump right into it. So to make a good Eggs Benedict, you want to get all your prep lined up so everything comes together seamlessly. So I have the water simmering for the poached eggs. Next, I'm going to make my sauce. It's about a tablespoon of mayonnaise. Do a little more. And then maybe about half a teaspoon of mustard. And a dash of cayenne pepper for a kick. And you can use paprika or chili powder if you don't want to use cayenne. But what I've found is whenever I do this, the cayenne gets covered up in the mayonnaise and it's not too bad. But this creates a nice creamy sauce, as you can see, that is similar to in look to Hollandaise, similar to look and feel. But yeah, it takes about 20 seconds to make. So this is really the part of the hack, because this simplifies the sauce process. It gives you something tasty to substitute with. I found this is really good, and everyone else who's tried this loved it too. And it'll save you quite a bit of time. I don't know if you ever made Hollandaise, but just look that up. It's a fun recipe to make, the original Hollandaise sauce. But it's a challenge, and if it's too hot, you're wasted. Your sauce will be ruined. All right, our sauce is good. So next, I toast the bottoms of my English muffins. And you can use tops if you want. I've done both, but I really like the flavor of the bottom. And don't worry about this cooling down because you're gonna put some hot Canadian bacon on top, you're gonna put some hot poached eggs on top, and it'll heat everything up. Next, we're going to heat up our oil and then add our Canadian bacon. Now that our oil's nice and hot, you can see it's very runny. This is the perfect time to add the Canadian bacon. It goes on there, you can hear that sizzle. Delicious. And so what we're going for is a little bit crispy, but we still want it to have some of that meaty tenderness in the middle. Let that go. Turn it to about medium heat, and you want to keep an eye on these because they'll cook fast. The Canadian bacon's looking really good, so we're just going to flip this, get the other side. I'm just going to turn up the heat just a little bit, get them a little more crispy. Okay, now it's time for all the fun. What I do to poach eggs and poach them very easily is I just get a little bowl, you crack the egg in there, and then get it into the simmering water. I do mine for about a minute and a half because I like really runny ones. And you just drop it right on in. And then you can quickly do it the same with the other one. There we go. And drop it right on in. Some people do like a swirling vortex in there, but just for ease's sake and efficiency, I just drop them right on in there, scoop them out. You'll lose a little bit of the egg white, but overall you'll have a poached egg. So I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit on these, making them a little bit closer to simmering, and we'll set the timer for a minute and a half. If we take a look at the Canadian bacon, it's starting to kind of come up and it becomes thinner the longer it cooks, so I'd say this is about ready, so we'll turn it off and wait for those eggs to finish poaching. Okay, so the eggs are ready. Real quick, We're gonna get the Canadian bacon on the English muffins. Ooh, nice and hot and toasty. There we go. And then the magic, a little bit of cheese, of course. There we go, sprinkle that, a little bit of that on the top of each one. There we are. And you'll need something like this to get out the egg. Pull back so you guys can see. Just go in there, scoop it out, let it drain. See, that's pretty cooked. It's not too bad. Even some of that yolk might be cooked. Turn the heat off. All right, let it drip a little bit. And then pop it right on top. Same for the other one, just let it drip. See, that's a really good one. This is gonna be delicious. You're gonna cut into that. It's gonna create some instant yolk sauce for you. And just pop it right on top. So you can see, even though the English muffin is cooled down, that hot ham and the hot egg, that's just gonna heat everything up. You don't have to worry about temp. So our final steps of prep, if you want to add a little salt, you can. That makes it a little bit more savory. So I'm just gonna put that on one, just sprinkle it over the top. There we go. Then you apply the sauce. So I'm doing one with salt, one without, and just put that on top. And one awesome thing about this is because of the heat, it'll become runny. And it'll just go all over your Eggs Benedict, which is perfect. Easiest Hollandaise sauce ever. And technically it's not Hollandaise sauce. But look at that, look at that. See, that's basically, looks exactly like an Eggs Benedict. So you get a wonderful breakfast experience without all that work of making Hollandaise sauce. And then adding something green to the top is a really nice feature. It'll make your dish pop when people look at it. And I like to add a little bit of basil because that adds a wonderful flavor to it. There we go, just a few basil leaves on top. And these are fresh leaves I've picked from my herb garden. Perfect, look at that, look at that. So we're gonna get you guys a close up. Oh my goodness. Now this is one way you can really impress a boyfriend or girlfriend. Super easy to make, takes maybe 30 minutes. But if you follow this recipe, you can do it even faster. Looks fantastic, very professional. You know, looks very high end. It's delicious. A little more on the mild side, so that's why salt's a good option. Let's cut into one of these bad boys to see the yolk come out. Now this yolk test, this is my favorite thing about Eggs Benedict because I love sauces, and this just makes one of the best ones. So you just put that fork right in the middle, cut in there, and look at that. So much fun to eat. You get your yolk sauce, you mix it all up. Just give it a taste. Bon appetit. Oh yeah. I love this, so mild. Has little spots of flavor. And really, really nice feature. Looks high end. People are gonna love it. They're gonna think you're absolutely amazing. Well guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you really liked it. If you did, give me a like. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for more awesome food videos and hacks. And of course, if you have any questions, comment down below. Love talking with you, love to answer that. Again, have a great day and happy cooking.